And good evening to you. We have reached the championship contest of the 102nd Winchester Invitational Tournament, and the 1 and 2 seed will match up once again here in the championship. Routt at 18-1, taking on the host West Central Cougars. Coaches look pretty good as they see to this one pretty accurately throughout the tournament action, and this should be a fun one here this evening. Alongside Damon Emmerich and John Hull, I'm Charlie Hull. This is the Great Rivers Bank pregame show on Central Illinois Sports. The Cougars trying to repeat as champions. Routt trying to finish it out as the 1 seed of the championship, headed to their trophy case. We'll talk about the matchup on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show after this.
Are you looking to streamline your banking? Great Rivers Bank has just what you need with our streamlined checking and savings accounts. Earn high interest rates or get cash back on debit card purchases with your qualifying account. Plus, ATM fee refunds. Certain qualifications required. Call or visit our website today at www.greatriversbank.bank to get started. Great Rivers Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Game Masters Outdoors in Quincy is your ultimate destination for game cameras and hunting gear. Discover top-notch game cameras to elevate your outdoor experience. From firearms and ammunition to optics and outdoor equipment, we've got you covered. Enjoy free shipping on most orders. Browse our vast selection of high-quality gear and find everything you need for your next adventure. Visit GameMastersOutdoors.com today.
Jersey's Bar and Grill is pleased to announce the upcoming opening of our second location at 115 East Main Street in Mount Sterling. Coming this March, you will be able to find all your Jersey's favorites, signature drinks, craft beer selection, and locally sourced beef at 2 locations to better serve you. Jersey's Bar and Grill, your hometown sports bar.
Sports families, come check out Central Valley Sports, the new facility in town. Located 3 miles south of Winchester at 520 Winchester Glasgow Road. Batting cages, pitching mounds, pitching machines, and more. Open to all ages and skill levels. The facility is available for team rental, individual membership, and family memberships. Be sure to check out the Central Valley Sports Facebook page for more information and stay up to date on individual lessons and camps offered throughout the year.
This is Colt Mixer from Mixer Lumber Company in Clayton, Illinois. We have been selling grain bins for over 40 years. Our company provides years of experience, service, and quality products you can count on. GSI Grain Bins are a trusted company and are now offering their winter discounts. This is the time of year to order your new GSI Grain Bin. Mixer Lumber Company, where we treat people the way you want to be treated. Give us a call at 217-894-6412.
When it comes to financial planning, most financial companies focus on your income. At Northwestern Mutual, we focus on your outcome. That's why we know what it takes to succeed both on your balance sheet and in your life. It takes the right financial partner who looks at where you are now and where you want to go and design a financial plan to take you there so you can achieve the life you're after today and every day after. Focus on your financial outcome with Northwestern Mutual. Contact Sheila Davidsmeyer today. Her office is located at 311 West Washington in Pittsfield, Illinois, or visit SheilaDavidsmeyer.nm.com. The Northwestern Mutual Life Insurance Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin. The caring and experienced professionals at Hamilton Funeral Homes are here to support you through this difficult time. We offer a range of personalized services to suit your family's wishes and requirements. You can count on us to help you plan a personal, lasting tribute to your loved one, and we'll carefully guide you through the many decisions that must be made during this challenging time. You're welcome to call us at any time of the day, any day of the week. Visit our funeral home in person or on the web at hamiltonfuneralhome.com. Call 217-593-6517.
Back with you on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. Routt in West Central. The team's about a minute away from taking the court in front of a full gymnasium here at the Winchester Elementary School. And a good matchup here. Routt, the 1 seed. They beat Griggsville Perry 42-35 last Saturday. Then defeated Triopia 62-27 on Monday. And Thursday came back with a 46-37 win over Calhoun. West Central escaped with a win on Saturday over Payson Seymour, 44-41. Then beat Brown County on Tuesday, 63-39. And then won a thriller last night over Greenfield Northwestern on a Cam Sievers layup with 2 seconds to play, 51-49 the final to reach the championship game. Damon Emmerich alongside. Damon, you take a look at just, the way the teams have gotten to this point, Rout's had a little bit of an easier path as far as not playing games that are, tight right down to the last possession. But also, that might tell you that West Central might feel like they're kind of like a team of destiny in this tournament as they've won by the skin of their teeth a couple of times.
Yeah, the Rockets' most difficult game of the tournament thus far was their opening round game against the Griggsville Perry Tornadoes, whereas West Central was lucky to escape their opening game against Payson Seymour. Handily defeated the Brown County Hornets, but then had a very difficult contest last night against a tough Greenfield Northwestern squad. So, Charlie, as you mentioned, there's a little bit more battle-tested squad in this tournament with the West Central Cougars going against the favorite in this one, the number 1 seed, the Routt Rockets.
Routt, of course, featuring the best scorer in the tournament, and Bryson Mossman, and we saw him put up just tremendous numbers. He's the leading scorer coming into the final day of the tournament, and as just a junior kid that's really fun to watch.
Yeah, Bryson Mossman does a nice job, very dynamic on the offensive end, and he's one of those guys that may have 5 points halfway through the game, and then the next thing you know, he's up to 18 to 20 points, can just put points on the board in a hurry, and for the second year in a row, he is going to be the guy at the top of the scouting report for any squad when they match up against this Rockets team.
West Central graduated a tremendous class of seniors last year, the team that obviously won the Class 1A state championship, but you have to give a lot of credit to the way Ryan Seasting seems like he reloads with this West Central Cougar program year in and year out, and he's got them playing very good basketball here in mid-January.
Well, the nice thing about this Cougar squad is they find guys that buy into their roles. And they had some struggles here early on in the season. When we say struggles, they lost a couple of games. And mainly that's just trying to figure out what guys are going to step up and fill that scoring void when you miss a group like you did in last year's senior class. And so it's a big key for this West Central squad. Come out, take advantage of the home crowd that you've got here. Obviously, West Central had an emotional victory last night, and they're going to have to come out tonight and be ready to go against the Rockets.
Routt, other than Calhoun, probably the biggest team across the board in this tournament up and down the roster. And, West Central, while they have Caden Meyer and they have Carson Brown, who are a little bit bigger, they'll definitely be undersized in this contest.
Yeah, West Central's going to have to come out and do a nice job here. They're going to have to find a way to keep Adam Abel in check. As we've seen, Abel's able to put some points up, especially when he's going up against some smaller teams. And so it'll be important for West Central to stay out of foul trouble and make sure that they limit the Rockets to just one shot attempt and not allow offensive rebounds.
Cam Sievers did a heck of a job last night on Talon Albrecht from Greenfield Northwestern, denying him the ball. Do you think West Central goes with a similar approach, maybe not with Sievers, but a similar approach on Mossman here tonight?
Well, I think you'll see that at times, but I think you'll see this Cougar squad really switch up defenses and try to keep the Rockets just out of sync. Keep them where they have to guess what different type of defense they're going to be going up against. And I think the big thing here for Ryan Seasting's squad is they've just got to make sure that they understand Mossman's probably going to get some points. You're not going to keep a guy like Bryson Mossman out of the scorers column, but it's just limiting how much damage he can do and then finding a way to get the ball into the hands of some of the other Rockets and make them try to beat you.
Both teams out of the court warming up in preparation for tonight's championship contest. We'll step aside on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. Back with more after this.
Kate Marable, real estate broker with Hometown Real Estate, would like to say good luck to all area teams and hopes everyone has a successful and healthy season. When you're in the market for a new home or would like to sell your home, be sure to call Kate Marable. Kate is a lifelong resident of the area and has experience in first-time home buyers, FHA, USDA, and VA loans. Call Kate Marable at 217-370-9809. That's 370-9809 for Kate Marable and Hometown Real Estate.
My name's Matt Keplinger. A lot of people call me Keppy. I've been a trainer now for 17 years. When we get the new hires come through the door, I try to treat them like family. This individual right here sent me this today. There's not too many men I admire I can't do it. There's not too many men I admire or that has made an impact in my life, but you've made that list. This is one of the reasons that I love my job, getting messages like this. When my life needed purpose, I chose Dot.
Are you planning on building? Let Pike County Lumber help. Whether it's big or small, we have everything you need. We carry all building materials like siding, roofing, cabinets, decking, doors, and windows, just to name a few. We also have plumbing and electrical supplies along with tools. From building your shop, your brand new home, or kitchen and bath remodel, Pike County Lumber is here to help. We're family owned for 3 generations. Pike County Lumber. For all your building needs, come see us in Pittsfield.
You've tried it, I've tried it, everyone needs to try it. Sugar and Smoke, 1258 West Washington in Pittsfield. Open Wednesday through Saturday at 11 a.m. Here's what others are saying. This place is fantastic in every way. Pulled pork, pulled chicken, brisket, ribs on the weekends, the best green beans, appetizers, nachos, pony shoes, pork burgers, celebrating 1 year in business. Sugar and Smoke, it's time to eat. Yum! 217-922-0067.
At Westtown Ford in Jacksonville, Illinois, we have Mavericks, we have Rangers, we have F-150s, 250s, and 350s. If you need help with that perfect look after your purchase, I'm Corey Greinke and I Know Trucks. Come see me at Westtown Ford in Jacksonville, Illinois.
Griffin Signs and Time at 122 South 9th Street in Quincy is a full-service sign company that can complete any project, from fully wrapping your entire fleet of vehicles, digital signs, storefronts, to creating small banners and signs. The right and professional signage is the difference of getting the job, heading folks in the correct direction to find you, or creating a brand recognition for potential customers. Put the right signs in your customer's mind with Griffin Signs and Time. Call 217-228-7470.
Beard Implement Company, your local Case IH dealer, proudly serving farmers since 1937. We know how important it is to your operation to keep you running. 4 convenient locations in Ashland, Arnsville, Pittsfield, and Hannibal, Missouri. Beard Implement Company, our people, your advantage.
The Great Rivers Bank pregame show. Great Rivers Bank locations in Pittsfield, Perry, Liberty, and Hannibal. Here to serve you with all the banking services you need close to where you live and always with you on the go at greatriversbank.bank. Member FDIC and equal housing lender. As always, the championship game of this Winchester Invitational Tournament going to be a packed house here at the Winchester Elementary School Gymnasium. And, you know, Damon, for people that have never been here for a championship, there's just really nothing quite like it.
Yeah, you've got the fans lining up early to get into the game. And obviously just a totally different environment when it's the home squad West Central Cougars playing in this championship match. 2 teams that know each other well, 2 teams that matched up in this same contest last year where West Central came away victorious. But just a fun environment. You've got a lot of people that come in that are just fans of basketball in general. Obviously, you've got a lot of people here rooting for the West Central squad. But Routt's got their side of the gym packed as well, and it should be a fun basketball matchup here.
It's one of these rare years for the Winchester tournament where weather really didn't affect anything. That never happens, it seems like. And you know, it's 102 years old, so you'd think, well, yeah, they probably should have it figured out by now. But, man, this tournament really runs smoothly year in and year out.
Yeah, just a great job here by the folks that run this tournament, from the group that provides us with the stats and the record keeping to the group, you know, running the hospitality room. And obviously the folks that might have the most difficult job out of all of it, and that's those that are handling the parking duties out front as they're facing the weather the entire time. And just a tournament that we all look forward to every year. We always think going in that there's going to be some good games. There tends to be even more close games than what we anticipated. But these guys know what they're doing around here, and just a great tournament for local teams to come participate in, but for fans of basketball to get out and watch.
A guy sitting on the Routt bench as an assistant coach, and Jeff Abel, who played in this tournament a lot when he was West Central's coach. How big of an asset is he as an assistant for Coach Whalen?
Well, I think the big thing right there is you've got a head coach who's been in this environment many times, but when you have a guy like Coach Jeff Abel, you can have an additional person there to do scouting. You can break up in practice and one work on offense, one work on defense, and know that what you want to be taught is being done. And just somebody there that's an excellent sounding board. Just so many valuable things that Jeff Abel provides to head coach Will Whalen and this Routt Rockets team.
Here on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show, this is game 26. You've been able to watch them all here live on Central Illinois Sports, thanks to our great sponsors who help bring games to you throughout the sports season. Next weekend, starting on Friday afternoon around 4 o'clock, we'll have action from the Quincy Shootout. Some of the best teams in all of the U.S. will come to Quincy, Illinois to match up, and we're really looking forward to that. And this year you can watch it all free of charge, thanks to the great sponsors on Central Illinois Sports and also of the Quincy Shootout. And Damon, while a very, very different event than the the Winchester Invitational Tournament, both still have a lot of value and both a lot of fun to watch.
Oh, absolutely. You know, the nice thing here about this Winchester Invitational Tournament is we know the teams that are playing in it. We know the players, so obviously know what to expect. But then you get into the Quincy Shootout, and you're seeing talent of levels that we don't see in our area. Some of the top high school teams in the nation, and you'll see these guys playing in this tournament that'll be on your TV for years to come, both at the high college level and into the NBA. And just such a great event, fun for us to see, and just something different than what we're accustomed to being able to do. And I think we're all really excited about the fact that this year we're able to bring it to the viewers for free, as you mentioned, thanks to some of the great sponsors that we have. Obviously, if you're close, get out and go take a look at those games. Watch them in person, because it's quite impressive to see some of the athleticism that will be on display there. But if you're not able to make it out, watch it all here on the Central Illinois Sports YouTube page. 17 games over 2 days, over about 28 hours, and we'll have it all for you here next week.
We hope you'll join us then. We're glad you're joining us now. Let's step aside on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show as we count down to tip-off from the Winchester Invitational Tournament.
Shireman Memorials has been serving the area since 2014 with local and affordable memorial and specialty items production. Jason Shireman has over 20 years of experience and is committed to providing his customers with the best experience. With expertise in sandblasting, carving, etching, and design, you will be dealing with someone who has the knowledge and experience to make a memorial your family can be proud of for generations. You'll find Shireman Memorials at 1135 West Washington Street in Pittsfield and online at shiremanmemorials.com.
When you're ready to restock your pantry, go to Kay's Family Food in Camp Point, Illinois. Open 7 days a week, 7 a.m. through 8 p.m. Be proud, Camp Point area. Kay's Family Food is the only locally owned grocery store in Adams County outside Quincy. Delicious donuts daily, great lunch specials, fresh cut meats, fresh produce. Kay's Family Food are committed to the area and the school. When you support your local store, they can support you and your school and community. When you need to restock, think of Kay's Family Food, 593-6814.
Meet water's bubblier and more energetic best friend, Bubbler.
Say cheese.
With antioxidants, natural caffeine, and 0 grams of sugar, Bubbler has benefits in each bubble.
Petty Construction and owner Joe Petty, specializing in commercial and residential roofing systems. They design, build new homes and additions and renovations to your home. Interior and exterior renovations are their specialty. Petty Construction and Joe Petty have the experience in building you are looking for. Call 217-779-6384 or on the web at joe.petty@pettyconstruction.com. Building your community one job at a time.
Welcome back on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. We are just moments away from the starting lineups and the play-by-play of this championship game of the 102nd Winchester Invitational Tournament. Routt's the 1 seed, West Central the 2. Calhoun won the 3rd and 4th place game over Greenfield, so that was an upset. So there's 4 upsets in this tournament, 2 of them by North Green, and then one by Brown County beating Liberty. Other than that, the coaches got this one pretty right, Damon, and pretty impressive.
Yeah, they've done a good job with the seedings here. Had some really good basketball games. And we expect this one to be no different, as we've talked about, 2 teams that know each other well. They've played a lot of basketball against each other in the WIBC from the time that they were just starting basketball to now. So not going to see anything out here in this game tonight that they haven't seen already, but it's just going to come down to who's able to execute the best. Foul trouble obviously is something that can get both of these teams in predicaments here, but we're just about ready for the national anthem starting lineups and then championship basketball here from the Winchester Invitational Tournament.
Our final break of the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. Farm and Home Supply starting lineups next.
For nearly 40 years, the Niebuhr Funeral Home has been serving our area with professionalism and compassion. This is our business, our hometown. You can be assured we take great personal pride in in serving your family in your time of loss. We're locally owned. We're your friends and neighbors. We care about you and your family. Niebuhr Funeral Home, with locations in Pittsfield and Barry, serving our community with compassion and respect.
Aches and pains are a normal part of life, but when they become too much, we have a team of orthopedic surgeons ready to give you relief. The need for joint replacements continue to rise, and our team stays up to date with the latest technology and robotic solutions. Every step of your journey matters to us. And when life throws you a curveball, trust Blessing Health's orthopedics and sports medicine team to get you back in the game. We've got you covered from head to toe.
One size fits all. That may be all right for an adjustable belt or cheap sunglasses, but when it comes to your financial needs, no one wants a one-size-fits-all strategy. Derek Harris is your Pike and Adams County area Edward Jones financial advisor. Derek Harris's most important goals are yours. That's why Derek will take the time to understand your needs so he can recommend personalized strategies with your goals in mind. Contact Derek Harris today at 217-222-7173. Knowing you, that's how Edward Jones makes sense of investing. Member SIPC.
In a world that seems to be out of control, your friends at First Christian Church of Pittsfield, Illinois want you to know that the hope of God's love reaches out to you. God loves you and He has a purpose for your life. If you'd like to learn more about this, we invite you to join us at 8 a.m. or at 10:30 on Sunday mornings at 225 North Memorial Street in Pittsfield, or online at fccpittsfield.org, our Facebook page, or our YouTube channel. First Christian Church of Pittsfield, Illinois, a safe place to learn and grow.
Guess what? We found your new favorite pair of jeans. And even better, they're on sale. In fact, all jeans are on sale for the entire family during denim days at your local Farm and Home Supply. That's right, save up to $25 on a pair of jeans with more than 50 styles to choose from. Your local store features top brands like Ariat, Wrangler, Lee, Fred Grit, and much more. These savings are in-store and online at farmandhomesupply.com, but only while supplies last. So hop in.
Time to meet the starting lineups in our contest, brought to you by Fireman Home Supply. From snacks and hoodies to power tools and lawn chairs and all of your cold weather apparel as well. It's Fireman Home Supply. Learn more at firemanhomsupply.com. The visiting team, the West Central Cougars, Ryan Seasting, their head coach. They'll start at a guard, a 5'9" senior Cam Sievers. At a second guard, the 5'11" junior Nick Hamilton. At the third guard, he's a 6-foot junior Riker Ford. At a forward position, he is a 6'2" senior. That's Carson Brown. And at the other forward, the 6'3" senior Caden Meyer. Meyer, Brown, Ford, Hamilton, and Sievers for the West Central Cougars. For the Routt Catholic Rockets, Will Whalen, their head coach. Their lineup tonight looks like this. At a guard, he is a 6'3" junior Bryson Mossman. At a second guard, the 6'3" senior Eli Olson. And the third guard is the 6'4" junior Brady Turner. Out of forward, he's a 6'2" senior Kellen Creviston. And at the other forward, the 6'6" junior Adam Abel. Abel, Creviston, along with Turner, Mossman, and Olson for the Routt Catholic Rockets. Even though they're playing in their own gymnasium, West Central will wear the visiting uniforms tonight, so they're in the road black unis with the silver numbers and white trim, while around in the home white uniforms with the purple numbers and gold trim here tonight. Glad you're with us this evening on Central Illinois Sports for coverage of the championship game of the 102nd Winchester Invitational Tournament. Glad to be working here with you alongside John Hull and Damon Emmerich. Thanks to these guys and Jack and Tim for their work throughout the week. All 26 games live here on Central Illinois Sports, and we hope you have enjoyed it as much as we have enjoyed bringing it to you. John Shepard, Dwayne Kerfman, Doug Elledge, our officials here tonight. And we're just about ready for action here from the Winchester Elementary School Gymnasium. Cougar fans will be on their feet for the tip-off. As will the Routt fans who are just to our left. Hamilton will jump for West Central against Abel for Routt. It's high school basketball action on Central Illinois Sports. And our tip is up and controlled by the Routt Rockets. Rockets win the opening tip, and they're on the attack against the West Central man-to-man defense to start the evening. Turner toward the right wing, goes to Mossman out top, draws Sievers on the defense. Over to Abel for a three, left wing, no good. Carson Brown with the rebound for West Central. Into the front court comes Routt. Out top with it is Sievers. Works it on the wing to Hamilton. Now to Sievers. Out to Ford. Back to Sievers, 19 seconds on the shot clock. First year the shot clock has been in play here at the Winchester tournament. Now left side, Hamilton. Contested three, no good, but the rebound down to Sievers and a second chance opportunity here for the Cougars. Ball down to Brown. Out to Ford. Wants to work off the little screen. Pulls up for a deep three, no good. And Mossman grabs the board for Routt, fouled by West Central's Meyer.
Be the first foul of the ball game for either team. It'll be Caden Meyer picking up that foul. Scoreless, each team has had a possession. 7:05 left to play. First quarter action here on the Ridgeline Sales Group LLC scoreboard.
Mossman will walk it up against Sievers. Shoves off, no call, ball knocked loose and stolen away. Into the front court, Sievers on the run out. Bounce pass kicked by Turner. It'll stay with West Central here. 6:50 to play in the opening period. Ball out of bounds underneath here for West Central as Sievers will be the man to throw it in. Into the corner here to Meyer. Out top, Hamilton. Sievers out near the logo. Routt not guarding much outside the three-point line, really. Cougars looking for a little more movement on the offensive side as there's 10 seconds on the shot clock. Sievers to Hamilton. He'll go in motion on the right side with 6 to shoot. Kicks it out to Brown. Brown with the shot fake. He gets the man off of his feet. Shot put up no good. Rebound battled for, out of bounds. It'll be Routt basketball. 6:19 to play in the first. We're scoreless here on the Ridgeline Sales Group scoreboard. No full court pressure really either way as Mossman will walk it towards the front court. Look for the back cut, wasn't open. Turner comes out to get the ball. He's been a big part of the success for Routt here throughout the week and the season. Here's the ball stolen away now as Brown jumped the passing lane. Turnover the second on the Rockets. Here's Sievers with a three in transition, no good. Rebound saved in by Meyer off of the foot of Turner, then out of bounds, and it will stay with West Central. Both teams trying to get settled in here early, Damon.
Seen some patience on the offensive end. Quick shot right there by the Cougars. Ball comes down to Meyer. Left wing three up and no good for Hamilton. Abel with the rebound for the Rockets.
Into the front court, Bryson Mossman. They run the double team at him. Out top, Abel steps into a three-point shot. It's off the mark. Rebound down to Creviston. He'll bounce it to Olsen from 10. His shot won't roll through. Creviston fighting hard, gets another offensive board to Turner. Now back to Olsen. Third chance opportunity for the Rockets thanks to the hustle of the senior, Kellen Creviston. Turner drives, kicks to Olsen on the right side. He'll try a step-back shot from the free throw line off the mark. Guess what? Another Kellen Creviston rebound. Across the way in the corner, Abel for a three. It's good. Give the points to Abel, but give the extra effort to Creviston that time as he just kept it alive for the Rockets. And 3 minutes into this contest, it's 3-0 round. Hamilton with it on the wing left side. Dribble drive to the elbow. Rises, shoots, missed it. Rebound down to Meyer for the Cougars. Off to Brown. Fakes and drives. Creates a little space, but he traveled first. And a turnover on the Cougars is their first of this affair.
Kellen Creviston, not a guy you'll see with a large point total most nights for the Rockets, but he's a guy who will do the little things out on the floor for his squad, and he's doing so just in this game already, as he's already with 3 offensive rebounds.
Abel gets it on the baseline. Out to Creviston, hounded by Sievers. Kicks right side. Turner wouldn't shoot the three. Now to Mossman. Sets a screen. Shot put up, air ball. Rebound down to Hamilton for West Central. They haven't scored, though. 4:19 to play in the first. Ford into the front court. Throws it over the top of the defense. Sievers now finds Meyer. Meyer with a spin dribble. Out top to Brown. Brown, West Central doesn't want shooting a lot of threes. Meyer actually a pretty good shooter. He's going to get a chance here. Shot no good. And Creviston yet another rebound. He'll give it off to Turner. He'll walk it across halfway home in quarter number 1, and it's a low-scoring affair so far, 3-0. Mossman comes to get it out front for the Rockets. Out to Abel, had a little trouble with the catch. Works it inside, Creviston. He'll try to go to work. Kicks it top of the key to Turner with 10 on the shot clock. Right side, Olsen gets it down to Creviston, who lays it up and in, and it's 5-0 Routt. Routt fans applaud in approval of their team's effort so far. Meyer has picked up the dribble. Gets it to Brown, top of the key. Brown will hand it off to Hamilton. Hamilton on the dribble drive, gets free. Shot it off the bottom of the rim, though, no good. And the rebound down to Mossman. Mossman walks it across, gives it off to Turner. He looks to the bench, says, "What did you say?" "I got it now." Dribbles towards the right wing. See if they set a little screen here to get Mossman opened up. Really blanketed defensively. Now the ball knocked into the backcourt. Stolen away by Riker Ford. No, he couldn't control it. Just had to save it back, and Mossman has it for Routt. They're going to call that a turnover and a turnover. The shot clock reset, so they are going to say that Ford had possession there. Here's Mossman on the dribble. Down on the baseline to Olsen, back to Mossman. Top of the key, Turner. Drives in against Ford. They're letting him play tonight. To Abel, top of the key, 3, no good. Rebound, Turner. He'll go up and in. Shot won't fall, but 2 shots coming up for Brady Turner.
Brady Turner will go to the line to shoot 2. Fouled by Nick Hamilton. That's Hamilton's second Cougars foul of the quarter. And Brady Turner at the line. His team's got the 5-0 lead, 2:26 to play, first quarter action. Turner's shot is on its way and leaves it short, as we'll see Carson Clevenger into the contest for the first time in this one for West Central. He'll give Cameron Sievers a breather. Sievers has been defending Bryson Mossman so far in this one. Turner's second one is up and in and out, no good. Carson Brown gets his second rebound.
Missed a pair of free throws. 2:20 to play in the first. West Central still yet to get on the board. Will they on this trip? Clevenger hands it to Meyer. Looking to Clevenger on the right side. He'll throw it top of the key. Ford gets his shoulder squared. 3-point shot in and out. It just won't go through. Rebound to Mossman.
Abel's second rebound right there.
All right, sorry. I looked down for a moment, and Mossman had him when I looked up. They don't look anything alike, actually.
They do have a number ending in 4.
Down low with it is Mossman in the post now. Turnaround shot. Got it to go on the floater. 7-0 Routt on the Ridgeline Sales Group scoreboard. Cougars trying to respond. Ford drives the lane. He gets caught in the air, throws it off to Brown. Brown on the dribble drive. Shot put up, window no good. Rebound Meyer. Little dribble, tries to go up to the contact. Blocked by Abel. Rebound this time to Mossman. Routt looking to build on the 7-0 lead. 1:28 to play in the opening period. Rockets pitching the shutout so far. I didn't have that on my bingo card. Abel. Over to Turner. They're patient with it. They've gone deep in the shot clock here several times. Turner against Ford. Looking for Mossman on the back cut. His floater on the baseline, up and good. Another basket for Mossman. 9-0 the lead, and West Central wants the timeout. 1:02 to play in the first. 9-0 Routt on top on our first Adams Fiber timeout.
I have to speak to you about something that is concerning me. Heard you and your mother talking about this Arlo fella.
You're dating someone?
Yeah.
Dad, Arlo's the name of the new security cameras that we got from our service provider. Arlo's not a boy.
Oh, boy.
Ah, not a boy. Apparently, we just learned that it's a camera named after a boy. Why don't you name it Peter?
Adams Fiber, they are local and providing the ultimate internet experience. Visit followthefiber.net to learn more about our friends at Adams Fiber. 9-0 Routt on top, 1:02 to play in the first period. As Ryan Seasting called the timeout, and we get a whistle, and what do we got going on here?
Well, Eli Bryant came to check in, but not until after the second horn had blown.
All right, so he'll have to stay on the bench for now. With a minute to play in the first in a 9-0 contest. Blaine Sidwell, the sophomore, has checked in for West Central. Meyer with it out front. Ford, the man who took a chair for the black-clad Cougars. Meyer playing the top of the key now. Makes the handoff, leaves it to Hamilton on the right wing. Now to Brown with 10 on the shot clock. Drives inside, carried it, no call. Puts up a shot, fouled, and he'll shoot 2.
First foul of the contest against the Rockets. Whistled against Adam Abel. And to the line for West Central, looking for their first points of the quarter, Carson Brown. Brown, the 6'2 senior. West Central trailing 9-0, make it 9-1.
Score their first point though with 33.2 seconds to play in the first period.
Eli Bryant into the ball game as Brady Turner takes a seat with 33.2 seconds to play here in quarter number 1. Carson Brown's second free throw is good.
9-2, he'll sit down. Nope, Meyer will sit down as Howard into the game for the first time. The senior, that's Zach Howard, the 6'2 man.
Rockets can hold for 1. Shot clock is off.
Bryant into the front court. Looking for Mossman. Clevenger trying to stay in front of him. Bounce pass to the baseline to Creviston. He'll throw a pass looking for Olsen. Olsen had already cut to the basket. They weren't on the same page, and the ball goes sailing out of bounds. Meyer, Sievers, Ford all back in. Clevenger, Howard, Sidwell sit down for West Central as they'll try to beat a buzzer here. 17.4 seconds to play in the first.
Cougars with the basketball. They'll also have possession to start quarter number 2.
So even though they only scored at the 33-second mark, they have a chance to be not that far out. 10 seconds. Sievers with it. Gets the screen from Meyer. Little hesitation move. Drives inside. Blocked out of there by Abel with 3.1 seconds to play in the first. Cougars will have it out on the baseline underneath. Cam Sievers, the man to throw it in. He gets it into Brown. Brown from about 8, no good. Rebound battled for. Free as the buzzer sounds, and we played a quarter of high school basketball action. The Routt Rockets lead the West Central Cougars after 1, 9-2.
At Farmers State Bank, we believe in community, teamwork, and success. We're thrilled to announce that we've been named the best place to work in Illinois and the best community bank in America this year. Join us on this winning team where your dreams take center court at Farmers State Bank. We're a team. Discover the difference. The best place to bank, the best place to work. Because when our community wins, we all win. Where community, excellence, and opportunity come together. Farmers State Bank. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. You've heard that phrase many times. And Rod Prentice in Pittsfield, your State Farm agent, is the guy you can count on to be your friend and neighbor in the insurance business. He has a complete line of insurance available for you from State Farm Insurance. You can reach him at 217-285-6930. Our family trusts Rod Prentice with all of our insurance needs. Stop by their office on Washington Street and see the girls. And Rod Prentice, your State Farm agent, 217-285-6930.
Ready for quarter number 2. West Central will have the basketball, but it's been tough offensively so far for the Cougars, Damon. They find themselves down 9-2.
Yeah, Routt's done a nice job on the defensive end here, disrupting what West Central's wanting to do. West Central 0 for 13 from the field in the first quarter, and they're fortunate to only be trailing by 7, 9-2, as the Cougars have the basketball to start quarter number 2.
Hamilton with it out of the corner. Throws it out top Brown. Hamilton, Brown, Ford. Meyer and Sievers, the original starters, as Ford lets the defender fly by, pulls a 3 and knocks it down. First 3 points of the contest from the floor for West Central, and they only trail by 4.
Nice job right there by Riker Ford to use the shot fake, took a dribble, got himself square, and hits a big 3 right there for West Central.
Olsen going to try a pull-up jump shot, and it's good. Eli Olsen's first 2 of the contest, and a good response for Routt. Forward into the front court. He'll work it out to Sievers. Leaves it off to Meyer. Now Hamilton on the right wing. Screen and roll action. Who had Meyer? Just missed him this time. Now to Ford. He'll throw it to Meyer, top of the key. Puts it on the deck on the dribble drive. Jump stop, trying to create a little space against Abel. Now to Ford from the free throw line. Hands it to Brown with 10 seconds on the shot clock. Over to Sievers. Works off of the screen, steps back for a three of his own, no good. Gets his own rebound, though. And a second chance here. Brown, free throw line shot up and good. Carson Brown with a bucket. 11-7 our score on the Ridgeline Sales Group scoreboard. Just underway here in period number 2. Routt with Olson, Turner, Mossman, Creviston, and Abel, the original starters. Here's the ball stripped on the way up, stolen away. Brown leading a 3-on-0 into the front court. Bounces to his teammate Ford, who misses the layup. Hamilton misses the putback, but gets the board once again, and then is fouled by Eli Olson.
First foul of the quarter against the Rockets. Eli Olson whistled for his first.
Out of bounds underneath here for West Central as Sievers will be the man to trigger.
Cougars on the 7-2 run.
Ball comes into Brown, another free throw line shot. It's up and good, and it's down to a 2-point game again. Didn't score until the 33.2 second mark of the first quarter, and now back within 2. Turner on the right wing, looks top of the key to Creviston. Trying to get Mossman now involved in the paint as Olson will shoot a 3, no good, and Mossman a shove off on the rebound.
Mossman whistled for his first, team foul number 2.
And the chance to tie or take the lead for the Cougars here.
11-2 run right now, or a 9-2 run that is, for West Central. And Cameron Sievers will cross the time stripe with 5:45 to play here in quarter number 2.
Ball handoff to Ford. Kicks right side. Meyer for the 3 in the lead. No good. Rebound. Sievers has to go off of him out of bounds, and it'll be Routt basketball.
Eli Bryant will check back in for the Rockets as Eli Olson will take a seat. And we'll see Bryson Mossman look to get the Rockets into an offense with 5:30 to play here in the first half.
This is different than what the Rockets have done in their other 3 games, as Turner was basically the guy to bring the ball up most of the time. They're having Mossman bring it up, so you can't just completely deny him on the offense. Abel with it. Pestered by Meyer. Into the corner, Turner, and a reach-in foul.
Caden Meyer will be whistled for his second. First team foul of the quarter, so that could be a big foul right there against the Cougars. And we'll see Zach Howard check into the contest. Meyer goes to the bench with those 2 fouls with 5:11 to play here in the first half.
Inbounds to Creviston, now Turner on the right side, Bryant. Gets it to Creviston. He'll try the dribble drive in. Kicks to the wing. Abel, good look 3 ball. It is good. His second 3 of the contest. And it makes it 14-9.
Abel's 2 threes are his 6 points in this one.
Well, he shot 4 or 5 of them so far. Here's the ball now stolen away by Brady Turner. Third turnover by the Cougars. Turner's on the run to the front court. Finds Mossman out top. A 5-point lead and the basketball for Routt. Kicks to the right side to Turner. Baseline drive, man flies by. Off to Mossman. He'll get a shot off just inside the arc, no good. Sievers with a rebound for West Central. They want to run into the front court. Hamilton will attack down low. Blocked by Abel. Rebound to Creviston. Abel really controlling things under the basket for the Rockets. Now Mossman to Creviston underneath. Works out of that predicament to Abel, top of the key for the 3. The 6'6 junior misses this one. And Sievers has another board. He'll trot it across the half-court line. 4 minutes to play in the half. Right side Ford. He'll launch it from downtown. Right for Ford with another 3. Down to a 2-point contest. Don't forget Ford's just a junior for this squad as well.
Ford's got 6. Carson Brown with 6. That's the 12 Cougars points in this one.
Ball handoff to Bryant. Leaves it to Abel. Bounces off of the man. Now to Mossman. Pick and roll back to Abel. Fakes the 3. Steps inside the arc. He's active offensively. He'll knock down that long too. Showing off the shooting prowess.
Yeah, nice to see Adam Abel feel confident enough to put the ball on the floor. We've seen at times where he hasn't really looked to do that too much. And if he can put a shot fake like that and knock two down from just inside the line, it'll be dangerous. As a nice feed right there for the Cougars. Zach Howard's got his first 2 points off the give-and-go action there for the Cougars.
3 minutes to play in the half and a 16-14 score. Crevice in the basketball. Drives, kicks, ball tipped, run down by Turner. Turner crosses over, kicks to the corner, and Bryant. Top of the key, Abel. Thought about the three, now to Bryant left side. To Crevice on the baseline. He'll put up a shot there. It's way off the mark. Rebound down to Mossman, and he'll put it up and in. Some of the West Central fans sitting to our right thought Mossman might have shoved off to get that board. Ford. Top of the key, Howard. Now to Hamilton on the left wing. He'll try the dribble drive, gets past the man, up under, no good. Try to make it a little too difficult. Gets his own rebound. Thought that ball hit the rim, but it must not have, so just 13 on the shot clock. Now a ball stolen away by Bryant. Doesn't have numbers, slows it down here. Hands it to Turner. 2 minutes to play in the half, and Will Whalen wants a timeout. 1:59 to play second quarter, 18-14. Routt with the lead over West Central. Back after this.
When it comes to financial planning, most financial companies focus on your income. At Northwestern Mutual, we focus on your outcome. That's why we know what it takes to succeed both on your balance sheet and in your life. It takes the right financial partner who looks at where you are now and where you want to go and design a financial plan to take you there so you can achieve the life you're after today and every day after. Focus on your financial outcome with Northwestern Mutual. Contact Sheila Davidsmeyer today. Her office is located at 311 West Washington in Pittsfield, Illinois, or visit SheilaDavidsmeyer.nm.com. The Northwestern Mutual Life Insurance Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
The Liquor Booth is your home for a huge selection of beer, wine, and spirits. The Liquor Booth has 2 locations in Quincy, 3520 Broadway and 1500 North 12th Street. The Liquor Booth, where it's always happy hour.
Timeout taken by Routt. It's their first of the contest on the Adams Fiber timeout. Adams Fiber and Adams Experts here to serve you with high-speed internet and also for all of your computer repair needs. Follow the fiber.net. Routt will have the basketball right in front of the scorer's table as Turner will be the man to throw it in.
Carson Clevenger back into the contest for the Cougars. He'll be tasked with defending Bryson Mossman.
Mossman has it in the backcourt. He'll walk it across with 1:55 to play in the half. Leaves it to Abel. Abel on the dribble, back to his left, to Mossman, and is fouled by Clevenger.
Clevenger's first, just a second foul against the Cougars in the quarter.
Ball out of bounds underneath here as Turner again will be the man to throw it in. Looking, there's Abel. He's wide open from the free throw line, and they inexplicably just leave Abel wide open.
Abel's got 10. Back out to a 6-point Rockets advantage.
Playing Sidwell to Howard out top. Now Clevenger. Looking for Ford. It wasn't open. Howard comes back out to help again here. Now Brown. Patient with it to Sidwell. Drives inside against Turner. Leaves it to Brown. Top of the key, Howard with 9 on the shot clock. Back cut by Ford. Kicks it to Howard from the free throw line. Good as it rolls through. Howard's first bucket of the contest. Since his last bucket, Damon tells me. Give him 4. And with a minute to play in the first half, it's 2016 on the Ridgeline Sales Group scoreboard. Here's Mossman, a little up and under move. Runner won't go. Rebound down to Brown for West Central. Clevenger pushes ahead to Ford. Ford to Brown, top of the key. Sidwell on the left side against Nolan Mossman, the sophomore. Now Clevenger with it. He'll give it to Brown out front. Left side Ford, left alone for a 3. It's an air ball. Rebound down to Nolan Mossman for the Routt Rockets. They'll give it to Turner. Turner will walk it up. Shot clock not a factor here as there's only 27 seconds to play in the first half. Abel has it between the circles. Now finds Mossman. Bounce pass to Turner near the half-court line. Howard comes out and a little too physical, they say. That's a foul.
That'll be his first, 3rd foul against the Cougars. And we'll see Sievers and Hamilton check back into the ball game for West Central. On the other end.
Crevison's back in, right? 15.9 seconds to play in the half. Turner gets the ball in to Crevison, back to Brady Turner. Mossman comes to get it with 10. Puts it on the deck against Sievers. Free throw line, Turner to Abel. Shot up, fouled by Howard.
Fourth foul of the quarter be whistled against Zach Howard. That's Howard's second, and it will send Adam Abel to the line. He'll be shooting 2 with 2.4 seconds to play here in the first half. West Central trailing Routt 20-16. Abel's first is up and good.
Bowlers Universe, come out and enjoy the fun with your friends at Bowlers Universe in Pittsfield. Open Monday through Thursday, 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Fridays until midnight, Saturdays 4 to midnight. Check out their great food specials Monday through Friday as well.
Abel's second in the air, and it is good. Abel's got a dozen. We'll see Eli Olson back into the ball game. Bryson Mossman goes to the bench. Don't want him to pick up a second foul before the end of the half.
2 seconds. Sievers will shoot it from the half-court line. It's good if it goes. It will not. And we've reached halftime in the Little Jess Motors halftime show, where the Routt Rockets lead the West Central Cougars 22-16.
Your friends at Little Jess Motor Company are proud to sponsor today's halftime show. Hi, this is Scott Davis from Little Jess, and I've got some exciting news for you. Jeep just announced an unheard of 20% off our entire selection of new 24 Jeep Gladiator, Mojaves, and Rubicons. With 20% off, you can save over $12,000 on each of these adventurous models during the Start Something New sales event. The snow is coming, and what better reason to get the best four-wheel drive on the market and to save 20% in the process. Hurry in or log on to littlejess.com today because 20% won't last long. Little Jess served the Tri-States for 7 decades.
From bag to field to bin, Prairieland FS is your home for quality seed. We treat it right here at one of our local facilities, deliver it right to your farm, and then provide the propane to fuel your bins. Have confidence in what you're putting in your engine with our energy specialist. They're focused on maximizing power, fuel efficiency, and engine protection to keep you going. We're neighbors serving neighbors. Prairieland FS, your leading supplier of choice.
Brian Dickhout Trekking, LLC has been in business since 1995. Brian Dickhout Trekking offers hauling of liquid and dry fertilizer, grain, rock, feed, lime, with local and long-distance hauling. Brian Dickhout Trekking is located at 1878 East 2100 Street, Camp Point. Call them at 217-257-8302. That's 257-8302. Long dumps, short dumps, hoppers, and tanks. When you need it hauled, trust the experts at Brian Dickhout Trekking, LLC in Camp Point. They deliver.
Your Jeep, truck, and SUV are only as good as the tires and rims they run on. On or off-road, go full throttle.
It's time to be thinking about tax planning. You can count on Illinois FBFM for accounting, consulting, and tax preparation for farmers and businesses in Pike, Brown, and Adams County. Phone 217-593-7233. That's 593-7233. Illinois FBFM can take care of your farm accounting needs. Get your accounts in order for this tax season. Contact Jesse Shootman, Emily Matthews, and Kaylee Fessler. Illinois FBFM in Camp Point, working for you.
Press Yours On You would like to wish all the area teams the best of luck this season. If you're looking to get team shirts or spirit wear for yourself, remember Press Yours On You. We have over 1,400 square feet of retail space, so pop in and see what we have to offer. Decoration methods we offer include screen printing, embroidery, laser engraving, and banners. The Walker family has proudly owned and operated Press Yours On You for over 18 years. Being a small-town business, our goal is customer satisfaction. We would like to thank everyone who has supported us. As always, thank you for supporting local.
The Farmers National Bank of Griggsville, with locations in Griggsville, Mount Sterling, and Pittsfield. Maybe you ask, why choose Farmers National Bank of Griggsville? The answer is simple. Local people, local decisions, and local commitment with local investments. We have many products and services to meet your needs. We invite you to find out more about us. Go to fmbgriggsville.com and explore all the services we offer. Visit any of our 3 friendly locations in Mount Sterling, Griggsville, and Pittsfield today. The Farmers National Bank of Griggsville, local people helping local people, member FDIC.
Welcome back on the Little Jess Motors halftime show. At the break, it's the Routt Rockets 22, the West Central Cougars 16 here in the championship game of the Winchester Invitational Tournament. And Damon Emmerich has a look at some of your halftime stats.
Well, after one quarter of play, Routt led West Central by a score of 9-2 before taking the 22-16 lead into the half. Rockets have led by as many as 9. West Central has yet to lead in this ballgame. We've had no lead changes, no ties. 5 turnovers in the first half for Routt, 4 for West Central. No Rockets in any foul trouble at all. And for West Central, 2 fouls apiece on Zach Howard and Caden Meyer, as at the half, Routt leading West Central by a score of 22-16 here on the Little Jess Motors halftime show.
Camp Point Central Sports are proud to have Dear Wester Grain as a sponsor of this broadcast. Dear Wester Grain, there for you for all your grain and feed needs. Why don't you give them a call and check out all the locations of Dear Wester Grain? With locations in Golden, Paloma, Mount Sterling, Clayton, La Prairie, Liberty, Industry, Carthage, and Blandonsville. For more information, call Dear Wester Grain Services 696-4461. That's 696-4461, or on the web at dearwestergrain.com. Damon Plumbing, serving all of Pike County and the surrounding area with quality residential and commercial plumbing services. Make sure you include the Damon guys to get it right the first time. Residential and commercial, new builds, or existing. Call Braden at 217-491-5415 or Doug at 217-617-2318. Damon Plumbing, recommended by our family for your family.
Life comes at you pretty fast. When you need a helping hand along the way, the staff at Petefish Skiles & Company Bank are there to assist you with your financial needs. Petefish Skiles & Company is your key to staying one step ahead of the game with mobile and online banking, giving you the power to manage your accounts, schedule payments, and even deposit checks from your smartphone. It's your time. Make the most of it with Petefish Skiles & Company Bank, located in Virginia, Petersburg, Havana, Jacksonville, Beardstown, Winchester, and Murrayville.
Welcome to Douglas Automotive and Tire, your expert truck and car repair center in Pittsfield, Illinois. We provide full service from oil changes to new tires and everything in between. Contact us today to schedule service. We're located at 303 West Jefferson Street in Pittsfield, Illinois. Call 217-922-0064. That's 217-922-0064. Britton and the gang know cars, and if you need repairs, call Douglas Automotive today for all your repairs.
Bostard Farm Equipment has served our community since 1986, carrying the quality brands you know and trust. Now in our second generation, we are proud to continue our family's legacy of quality customer service from showroom to field. We offer new, used, and consignment sales, so whether you're working 1 acre or 1,000, we have something for every operation. Our customers work hard. That's why we work hard to keep America's farmer in the field and not in the shop. We look forward to serving our community and customers for decades to come.
The Liquor Booth is your home for a huge selection of beer, wine, and spirits. The Liquor Booth has 2 locations in Quincy, 3520 Broadway and 1500 North 12th Street. The Liquor Booth, where it's always happy hour.
Back on the Little Jess Motors halftime show, Little Jess, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram at 3231 Main Street in Quincy, Illinois, the place to go for your next vehicle purchase. Their staff is committed to making the car buying process simple and making sure each customer's needs are met. Learn more at littlejessmotor.com or stop by and see them right across from Quincy High School.
Well, after one half of basketball, West Central shooting 6 of 27 from the field, just 22%. They're 4 of 15 from the 2 of 12 from the three-point line. 2 free throws attempted, they've made them both. Individual scoring for the Cougars in the first half, 4 points for Zach Howard, and then Riker Ford and Carson Brown with 6 points apiece for West Central's 16 points. For the Routt Catholic Rockets, they're 9 of 20 from the field for 45%, 7 of 12 from the 2, and just 2 of 8 from the three-point line. They've had 4 free throw attempts in the first half, converted on 2 of them. 2 points apiece for Eli Olson and Kellen Creviston. Bryson Mossman with 6, and Adam Abel leads the Rockets in the first half with 12 points.
Abel hit shots from really outside the paint about every time, it seems like, and he's showing off his shooting abilities in this ball game. You know, Mossman with just the 6 points. If you're West Central, I think, you know, if you have said at halftime Mossman would only have 6, I think the Cougars would have taken that before the game, but it was a real struggle for West Central to get going in the early part of this contest on the offensive side. Didn't score until there were 33 seconds to play in the first.
Yeah, the Rockets just struggled to get going, or the Cougars struggled to get going here in this one. Riker Ford came out and knocked down a couple of big threes, and then Carson Brown has knocked down some shots for them. And, you know, Adam Abel's a matchup problem for a lot of teams because he's often the tallest player out on the floor, but he doesn't spend much time down low as he's more comfortable. That free throw line extended, and in this one he's extended it out to beyond the arc. Done a nice job here, and then he's deflected a few shots down low, so he's caused some problems for West Central on both ends of the floor.
For West Central, the shots they have gotten have been hard to come by as well. I mean, not only are they not going in the basket, but we're really limiting the number of shots they've been able to take. Ford got free for those a couple of threes, and, you know, Brown has 6, but, you know, it's been tough for Hamilton to get going. They need him to get on the scoring side. And for Sievers, this is a really tough game because he's always guarded by a bigger guy, it seems like.
Well, not only that, but Cameron Sievers is having to expel so much energy on the defensive end of the floor as he's been tasked with guarding Bryson Mossman, obviously trying to deny him the ball all over the floor. But on top of that, even when he does catch the basketball, Sievers is hounding him. So Cameron Sievers' biggest role tonight for this Cougar squad is what he can do on the defensive end of the floor. But West Central obviously goes without saying, but they can't shoot 22% again in this second half and expect to win this ball game. They've had some open looks, haven't been able to get them to go, but 2 for 12 from behind the three-point line isn't something we're accustomed to seeing out of this West Central Cougar squad.
Does it seem like West Central could have an opportunity to try to guard in the full court and see if they couldn't try to turn Routt over? I know you always run the risk then of, you know, getting a Mossman in a one-on-one situation with not a lot of help underneath, but it seems like, and again, no offense to the players, but it seems like Routt has a couple of guys you could expose when they're bringing the ball up.
Yeah, and I think what you've seen is you've got a West Central squad that they're not afraid to go deep on the bench. And the big key for Ryan Seasting here as they go into the third quarter of play is they really are not experiencing much foul trouble. Zach Howard has 2, Caden Meyer with 2 fouls, but other than that, no foul problems to speak of for this West Central squad. And we saw that last Saturday when they played Payson, that's really kind of what got them back into the contest, was they increased their pressure, picked it up length of the floor to go, and were able to get their defense to lead to some offense. So we'll see what adjustments West Central makes coming out of the locker room as we've still got 4 minutes to go before the start of quarter number 3.
Little extended halftime here at the Winchester Elementary School Gymnasium. We'll step aside on the Little Jess Motors halftime show. We'll get set for second half action next.
Jersey's Bar and Grill is pleased to announce the upcoming opening of our second location at 115 East Main Street in Mount Sterling. Coming this March, you will be able to find all your Jersey's favorites, signature drinks, craft beer selection, and locally sourced beef at 2 locations to better serve you. Jersey's Bar and Grill, your hometown sports bar.
Game Masters Outdoors in Quincy is your ultimate destination for game cameras and hunting gear. Discover top-notch game cameras to elevate your outdoor experience. From firearms and ammunition to optics and outdoor equipment, we've got you covered. Enjoy free shipping on most orders. Browse our vast selection of high-quality gear and find everything you need for your next adventure. Visit GameMastersOutdoors.com today.
Sports families, come check out Central Valley Sports, the new facility in town. Located 3 miles south of Winchester at 520 Winchester Glasgow Road. Batting cages, pitching mounds, pitching machines, and more. Open to all ages and skill levels. The facility is available for team rental, individual membership, and family memberships. Be sure to check out the Central Valley Sports Facebook page for more information and stay up to date on individual lessons and camps offered throughout the year.
Beard Implement Company, your local Case IH dealer, proudly serving farmers since 1937. We know how important it is to your operation to keep you running. 4 convenient locations in Ashland, Orangeville, Pittsfield, and Hannibal, Missouri. Beard Implement Company, our people, your advantage.
My name's Matt Keplinger. A lot of people call me Keppy. I've been a trainer now for 17 years. When we get the new hires come through the door, I try to treat them like family. This individual right here sent me this today. There's not too many men I admire I can't do it. There's not too many men I admire or that has made an impact in my life, but you've made that list. This is one of the reasons that I love my job, getting messages like this. When my life needed purpose, I chose Dot.
Your friends at Little Jess Motor Company are proud to sponsor today's halftime show. Hi, this is Scott Davis from Little Jess, and I've got some exciting news for you. Jeep just announced an unheard of 20% off our entire selection of new 24 Jeep Gladiator Mojaves and Rubicons. With 20% off, you can save over $12,000 on each of these adventurous models during the Start Something New sales event. The snow is coming, and what better reason to get the best four-wheel drive on the market and to save 20% in the process. Hurry in or log on to littlejess.com today because 20% won't last long. Little Jess served the Tri-States for 7 decades.
Just about ready for second half action. Routt will have the basketball to start the third period. They lead West Central 22-16 on the Ridgeline Sales Group scoreboard. Rockets have led the entirety of the contest. And looking to finish off this Winchester Invitational Tournament championship game.
I think here in the second half of play, Charlie, West Central obviously has to knock down some shots. But what I'd be interested to see is if they make some adjustments on that dribble handoff defense, because we see Adam Abel, he's taking the ball and going right away. So we see one of the Cougars maybe step up and try to take a charge and create some momentum with their defense.
Mossman with the ball, gets it out top to Olson for a three. It's well short. And the rebound down to Brown. Brown, Severs, Ford, Meyer, and Hamilton for West Central. Ball through the hands of Brown. A tie-up and a jump ball will stay with the Cougars here.
Pass was thrown too hot to handle there for Carson Brown. He was open there.
Hamilton will be the man to throw it in for the Cougars. Way out front to Brown. Right side to Hamilton. Good look. Three ball wide open. No good. And the rebound into the hands of Creviston.
Creviston's sixth rebound.
Abel going to try a three from the wing. No good. Rebound out to Severs for the Cougars. He'll bring it across on the bounce. Pulls it out top to Brown. Now Ford on the left side. Tries the dribble drive. Runner-up is not going to fall through. And Creviston with the rebound. Brown with the foul.
Brown's first foul of the quarter against the Cougars. Now 7 rebounds in the contest for Kellen Creviston.
Just underway here in quarter number 3. Into the front court with it is Turner to Olson. Mossman gets it down low now. Out top, Turner. They give him a little room on the perimeter. He doesn't really shoot too many threes. Here's Olson on a runner, no good. Blocking foul called. And Eli Olson to the free throw line.
Carson Brown, second, team foul number 2. Olson back to the line for the first time in this one. Rockets 2 for 4 from the line in the first half of play. They maintain that 22-16 lead as Eli Olson's first free throw attempt is good.
McCartney Storage, located on the north end of Pittsfield. A great place to store your boats, RVs, extra vehicles, and more with affordable monthly rates. There's no reason to look anywhere else. Call McCartney Storage, 217-248-0011.
First points of the second half come via 2 free throws by Routt's Eli Olson. Rockets lead out to 8, 24-16.
Severs with it out front. West Central's offense has just not been overly fluid here today. Now they'll have a near turnover as Severs runs down the ball. He'll try the dribble drive in. 2 hands on him by Turner, and Severs to the free throw line.
Be the first foul of the quarter against the Rockets. It'll be whistled against Brady Turner. That's his first. And it will put Cameron Severs at the line. Severs looking to get into the scoring column in this one. West Central trails 24-16, 6:31 to play, quarter number 3 of the championship game here at the Winchester Invitational Tournament. Seavers first is good. He'll have one shot to go.
Damon Emmerich at Great Rivers Bank here to help you with your next auto, residential, or commercial loan. Give Damon Emmerich a call, 217-285-4404.
Seavers gets them both. He's got 2 points.
And it makes it a 6-point game again with 6:25 to play in the third on the Ridgeline Sales Group scoreboard. Olsen with it on the wing. He'll throw it off to Abel. Abel drives to the baseline, now brings the dribble back out. All knocked away and out of bounds on the sideline by the Routt bench. The Routt student standing directly behind the Routt bench, so tough to see in that corner. As Turner will be the man to throw it in. Mossman hands it off to Turner. He'll bring it out front. 17 seconds on the shot clock here. Abel with it, with 10 to shoot. Does Routt know the shot clock is getting ready to expire? Abel drives in, hands it to Mossman. Mossman on the runner, left hand, no good. Rebound pulled down by Brown for the Cougars. Quickly into the front court, Hamilton gets a touch. He'll drive inside, throw up a shot, no good, but he's fouled. And he'll head to the free throw line.
I think they'll get Turner for that. That's Turner's second. And to the line for West Central goes Nick Hamilton. Hamilton scoreless thus far, 24-18. His team trails, make that 24-19 as Hamilton gets his first free throw to go.
Pike County Concrete, if you need concrete for your next job or project, give Pike County Concrete a call, 217-285-5548 with locations in Jacksonville and Pittsfield.
Hamilton gets them both. It's now a 24-20 deficit for West Central as Bryson Mossman will look to cross the time stripe and get his team going on the offensive end.
Abel on a little three-guard weave out front. Turner comes to get it. Now back to Abel. Abel reverses, drives to the right. Hands it off to Mossman. Mossman runs over Sievers and gets called. Oh, no, the call blocking foul on Cam Sievers.
That's Sievers' third foul of the quarter against the Cougars. They're going to say ball out of bounds underneath to the Rockets. And Turner will be the inbound man.
Fresh 35. Inbounds pass comes to Olsen. Fadeaway jump shot up and good. He's been more aggressive offensively than usual. Hamilton in the three in transition. That hits nothing but the bottom of the net. A smooth stroke by Nick Hamilton. Down to a 3-point game with 5:10 to play in the third. Abel to basketball. He'll have it knocked away by Meyer, and they'll say Meyer fouls him here.
That'll be his third. Team foul number 4 against the Cougars. So it'll be free throws the rest of the way as we will see Owen Gernart check into the contest for the Rockets.
Gernart, common spelling, G-E-I-R-N-A-E-I-R-T.
His dad, the athletic trainer at Illinois College. It's a lot easier. Just called him T-Bone.
What's up, Chief? Left side with it is Gernart. Just under 5 minutes to play in the third as Mossman gets a pretty good look. Shot blocked, though, by Brown. Rebound underneath, a tie-up, and it'll be Routt basketball in the alternating possession era. Brown came out of nowhere to block that shot. It looked like Mossman is going to have an easy, too. Meyer sits down. Here's Howard back into the game for the Cougars. Inbounds to Abel. He'll rise and shoot and be fouled by Brown, and he'll pick up a third here in the third, right?
That's his third already, the 5th foul of the quarter against West Central. Nice job by Abel to keep the ball high. Went up with it right away, drew the foul against Brown. And Adam Abel to the line for Routt. Abel's first is off the rim, no good.
Meyer in, he's got 3 fouls. He'll sit down. Brown with 3 fouls, so tough one here for West Central. They'll have to really manage that the rest of the way.
Abel with 12 points, scoreless in the second half, gets the second one to go. He's got 13, and it's back to a 2-possession game for Routt.
Meyer with it into the front court. He'll try the dribble drive in against Abel. Shot up is good, but they'll say the foul on the floor.
Abel's whistled for his second. That is the 3rd foul against Routt. So the Rockets will inbound underneath their own basket. Eli Bryant will check in. Owen Gernart will take a seat.
West Central fans thought that was on the shot, I believe. Inbounds pass.
Sievers crossed the line too quickly, so that's going to be a turnover against West Central. Their 5th. Right idea. Just a little bit too quick of execution there for Sievers.
Tried to throw it off of Turner's back, though, as he was guarding the inbounds with his back to him. Just had stepped in bounds before he'd really gotten rid of the ball. Here's Mossman down below, off of Abel and out of bounds on a turnover on the Rockets.
Mossman a little bit too unselfish right there. He needs to take that shot as he was 2 steps inside of the free throw line. Nobody near. And right now, the Cougars doing a good job keeping Mossman in check as he has just 6 points midway through the 3rd quarter.
Meyer with it down low, skips it across to Ford, fakes the 3, gets inside. Shot blocked by Turner, rebound Sievers on the floor after it. And we'll get a whistle and a what?
I think they were going to try to give West Central a timeout.
They're going to call it a jump ball.
A held possession.
One of the rules of emphasis for the officials this year is to be quicker on the jump ball because they don't want it to get too physical on the ground. Dangerous, especially when people come diving in. So that's why you've seen it get called a lot quicker, it seems like, this season. Ball out of bounds to the Cougars underneath. 2 possession game with 4:08 to play in the 3rd. Inbounds pass to Howard. He'll put it up, get it to go, and 1.
Howard's got 6. He'll go to the line looking to complete the and 1 as he drew the 3rd foul of the ball game against Brady Turner. And it's a 2-point game all of a sudden as Zach Howard with a chance to make it a 1-point game as Carson Clevenger checks in. Sievers takes a seat, and Howard at the line. His free throw is on the way. It's off the front of the iron, no good. Brady Turner picks up the rebound, and he's going to be playing with those 3 fouls.
Turner's out there along with Bryant, Abel, Mossman, and the 5th man is Olsen. Stolen away into the front court. Hamilton on the run, left hand, good, and this game's tied at 27. First tie of the contest. On the Ridgeline Sales Group scoreboard as the Cougar fans are back and ready to roar. 3:38 to play in the 3rd. Abel with it out front for Routt. He'll hand it off to Bryant. Bryant turns the corner, drives inside. Runner-up left hand, Eli Bryant, the little guy, gets a 2. Good to see Bryant with a point, or a bucket, I should say, for Routt. Didn't really honor him much there. Kind of just let him dribble by. Ford with it right side. He'll work it out top to Howard into Myers. Shot up, no good, but he got Abel off of his feet. And 2 shots for Meyer.
That's Adam Abel's 3rd. So both teams starting to pick up some fouls here as Abel and Turner both with 3 fouls now for Routt. For West Central, Caden Meyer and Carson Brown. 3 fouls apiece. Right now it's Caden Meyer at the line looking for his first point of the ball game. First one for him is off the iron, no good. Crevison back in, Olsen takes a seat. For West Central, Sievers and Sidwell check back in as Caden Meyer has 1 shot remaining here. 3:08 to play, 3rd quarter action. Routt leading West Central 29-27. Caden Meyer, the 6'3 senior second, is up and good.
1-point game, and on the inbound, delay a game warning on West Central. They want you to leave the ball alone once it goes through the basket. So if it would happen again, they'd call it technical on West Central since they've already been warned. 3:05 to play in the 3rd. 29-28, Routt has the lead and the basketball.
Mossman and Abel with just 1 point combined here in this 3rd quarter.
Turner with the basketball, looks down low to Crevison. Ball off of him, out of bounds, and a turnover on the Rockets.
That's their 8th, 3rd turnover here of the 3rd quarter. And West Central will have the basketball with a chance to take their first lead of the contest. They've trailed by as many as 9. Right now, trail by 1.
Ford with it. Out top, Howard. Gets it over to Sidwell. Pass hits Howard in the shins, but he's able to recover. Now Meyer comes out top to help facilitate some things. He'll try to drive it against Abel with those 3 fouls. Shot up no good. Foul called. It's either Creviston or Abel. If it's Abel, this would be huge. And it's Abel, and it's huge.
That's his 4th, and now Caden Meyer back to the line. Just split a pair from there, and Adam Abel picks up his 4th foul with 2:30 to play in quarter number 3. We're tied up for the second time, now knotted up at 29. Meyer's got 1 shot remaining, looking to give the Cougars their first lead of the ball game. And Caden Meyer with 2:30 to play here in the 3rd quarter. Shot is up, and it's off the back of the iron. No good. Brady Turner gets his 4th rebound.
29 all, but much smaller now is West Central without Adam Abel, and you won't see him for a while with those 4 fouls. Here's the ball to the wing in. Olsen, pull-up jump shot, falls through, got the shooter's roll. Eli Olsen another 2 to make a 31-29 round.
Olsen's got 8.
Here's a dribble drive in by Meyer, gets to the rim, missed the shot, gets his own rebound, over to Hamilton, 3! And the Cougars have the lead. 32-31, a lead change, the first of the contest with just under 2 minutes to play in the 3rd, and then Bryant double dribbles in the backcourt. Turnover by Routt. Here comes Ford back into the game. Sidwell sits down, and Routt wants the timeout. 1:53 to play in the 3rd. West Central leads 32-31 on the Adams Fiber timeout.
I have to speak to you about something that is concerning me. Heard you and your mother talking about this Arlo fella.
You're dating someone?
Yeah.
Dad, Arlo's the name of the new security cameras that we got from our service provider. Arlo's not a boy.
Oh, boy.
Ah, not a boy. Apparently, we just learned that it's a camera named after a boy. Why don't you name it Peter?
The Liquor Booth is your home for a huge selection of beer, wine, and spirits. The Liquor Booth has 2 locations in Quincy, 3520 Broadway and 1500 North 12th Street. The Liquor Booth, where it's always happy hour.
Timeout taken by Routt, Damon. They had the big lead early, but here come the Cougars as they do so many times in this gymnasium. They're just never out of it.
Yeah, West Central has shown in this tournament that they're able to come back from a deficit, and they've done just that here as they now have a 1-point lead, having trailed by as many as 9 points. Adam Abel on the bench for Routt with 4 fouls. And all the momentum right now is favoring the West Central Cougars.
Hamilton, left side, 3, no good, fouled, and he'll shoot 3 as Creviston will be called on the foul as he didn't give him a place to land.
Hamilton will go to the line for 3 free throws, as right now, Nick Hamilton with 10 points, all of them coming here in the 3rd quarter. Chance to add to his team's lead with 3 free throws. And first one from Hamilton is good.
Rios Concrete, located just north of Pittsfield across from the airport, your local headquarters for concrete lawn ornaments, statues, fountains, benches, and much, much more. Stop by and see the Real family or call 285-5013.
Conferring that it was 3 free throws. Hamilton made his first. 2 shots to go. Second one for Hamilton is also good. He's got a dozen. And rebound fought for. Olsen will come down with it. Hamilton makes 2 of 3. It's now a 3-point lead for this West Central Cougar squad. Pass is going to go right through the hands of Olsen. And things are starting to fall apart right now for Routt. 5 turnovers here in the 3rd quarter. They've been outscored 18-9. And the Cougars with the basketball again as Cameron Sievers looks to get him set up for an offense.
Cravison came up to Olson and was trying to give him some words of encouragement there. They'll lead him to play well down the stretch. Here's Hamilton on a drive. Shot up off the bottom of the iron, no good. Sievers comes in, gets a rebound. West Central gets a timeout. What a hustle play by Cam Sievers. 1:09 to play in the third. Ryan Seasting trying hard to get that timeout, and about went into the locker room with this momentum headed that way.
Might have pulled a hamstring.
Never seen a coach tear an ACL trying to call a timeout, but we about did there, and we're back after this on Central Illinois Sports.
GSI grain bins are built using the highest strength steel available. This allows you to store more grain to maximize your profitability and efficiency. Buy one now and receive our winter discount program. Mixer Lumber Company, your GSI grain bin dealer.
Timeout was taken by West Central. The Cougars have 3 timeouts left. This is the Adams Fiber timeout. For the fastest internet that doesn't buffer. No matter what life throws at you, it's Adams Fiber. They're local and providing the ultimate internet experience. Visit followthefiber.net. This Cougar squad showing just how scrappy they are. They were down big early. Now they have a 3-point lead in the third with 1:09 to play. Cam Sievers got his team a second chance here with 11 seconds to shoot it. Brown to throw it in, gets it to Sievers. Works off of the screen. Step back, 3, no good. Rebound down to Brady Turner. Mossman brings it into the front court for Routt. Been a quiet third quarter for Bryson Mossman. He'll isolate against Sievers. On the drive, creates a little space. Floater up, blocked. Rebound down to Hamilton. He's quick into the front court for the Cougars. 42 seconds to play in the third. Sievers comes and gets it out by the logo. His squad looking to build on their 3-point advantage here. Left side with it is Brown. Or excuse me, that's Meyer. Out top, Hamilton, 3, no good. Rebound forward. And the Cougars now can hold for one shot. Howard into the corner out to Sievers. He'll pull it way out front once again. 18 seconds to play in the period. Leading by 3 in the third quarter of the championship game of the Winchester Invitational Tournament. Sievers trying to get by Mossman. Works off the screen. Drives in. Runner up, no good. Rebound down to Turner. Gives it off to Mossman. He puts up a fling into the front court. Might have been fouled, no call. And we head to the fourth. It's West Central 34, Routt 31. Fourth quarter action your way next on Central Illinois Sports.
I'm Chris Nichols, managing broker and owner at Ridgeline Sales Group, LLC. Are you interested in buying or selling real estate? With over 100 years of combined managing broker experience, Ridgeline Sales Group has assembled a team that can help you with any of your real estate needs. From first-time home buyers to seasoned farm investors, we represent buyers and sellers all across West Central Illinois, helping to make their real estate dreams come to life. Give us a call today at 217-285-5800 or jump on our website at ridgelinesalesgroup.com.
Best Systems Auto Sales, located at 802 West Washington Street in Pittsfield between Best Systems Car Wash and O'Reilly Auto Parts, is the place to go for your next pre-owned vehicle purchase. Check out this deal from Best Systems Auto Sales. This 2021 Ford Escape has 102,352 miles, is all-wheel drive, has leather interior, a lane departure warning system, and forward collision system. It is priced to sell at $19,250. Contact Best Systems Auto Sales to take a test drive. 217-939-7664.
Fourth quarter action. West Central with a big third quarter to take a 3-point lead into the final frame. Routt will have the basketball to start the fourth.
Well, after 3 quarters of play, West Central shooting 10 of 40 from the field for 25%. The Cougars in the third quarter were 8 for 12 from the free throw line. Routt 12 of 28 from the field for 43%.
Nolan Mossman shoots a 3 and airballs it, and that'll head the way of West Central.
Bryson Mossman just 6 points in the ballgame, scoreless thus far in the second half, as the Cougars have done a great job, not only individual defense, but also help side defense. Had a couple of shots blocked, and Routt needs to find some scoring here as Adam Abel starts the fourth quarter on the bench with those 4 fouls.
How long do you keep him there? Here's Brown inside. Going to go up against Olson. Shot no good.
Brown got away with the travel, as Olson will be whistled for his second, team foul number 1. And Caden Meyer to the line. Meyer 2 for 4 from the line in the ball game. 3-point lead right now for West Central. Make it 4, their largest of the contest. Adam Abel's going to check back in.
Yep, there's your answer. He'll sit down Nolan Mossman.
And Caden Meyer at the line. 3 points in this one, all from the line. He knocks them both.
5-point Cougar lead. Just underway here in quarter number 4.
Just underway, Charlie, but feels like a big possession. As momentum really in favor of West Central. Routt can't afford to let this one get too far out of West.
Mossman, free throw line shot, no good. Sievers has done a whale of a job on him tonight. Into the front court, Riker Ford. Looking down low to Brown. Out top Meyer. Meyer will try the dribble drive inside. Skip it across to Ford for the 3, left wing, no good. Creviston secures the rebound for Routt and then is bumped into by Carson Brown.
That's Carson Brown's first foul against the Cougars. Creviston now with 8 rebounds, and we'll see Zach Howard check in as Carson Brown will go to the bench with those 4 fouls.
7 minutes to play in this one. Routt down by 5. To the right wing with it is Brady Turner. Looks to Abel. Abel with the turnaround shot, no good. Rebound down, out of bounds, last touched by Creviston. It'll be West Central basketball.
Quick shot right there for the Rockets.
Wouldn't you think Abel probably feeling that pressure, knowing, hey, I've got to score while I'm in the game. Who knows how long he'll be in it with those 4 fouls.
He's got 13 of his team's 31 points, but he and Mossman with just 1 point here in the second half as the Cougars lead back up to 7 now as Hamilton pulls up from the free throw line and drills one.
I mean, is it me or when Nick Hamilton's shot is on, he's the best shooter in the tournament, right? Here's a pull-up shot. Olsen now with a big answer for Routt.
Yeah, on that Saturday, we didn't see much out of Nick Olsen, or out of Nick Hamilton last Saturday as he was in foul trouble for much of that game against Payson Seymour. But as we've seen, as Hamilton goes, so go this Cougar squad as Hamilton has 14 points, all of them here in the second half.
He'll drive inside, got the man off of his feet, stayed balanced and gets another 2. Nick Hamilton, ball nearly stolen away on the inbounds there, but Turner able to keep it alive. And we'll get a whistle and a timeout for Routt. 5:47 left, West Central 40, Routt 33 on the Adams Fiber timeout.
Hey, you like Dr. Pepper strawberries and cream? It's a pepper thing.
GSI grain bins are built using the highest strength steel available. This allows you to store more grain to maximize your profitability and efficiency. Buy one now and receive our winter discount program. Mixer Lumber Company, your GSI grain bin dealer.
5:47 to play in this contest. Routt with a timeout. Rockets will have 2 remaining for the rest of the ball game. They're down by 7.
Rockets will inbound across the gym from us as Bryson Mossman will be the inbounder.
Gernart is into the game to play the point. Out top, Abel with the basketball. He'll let it fly from downtown. No good. Rebound. It's a battle for it underneath. Coming away with it is Olsen. Ball out top to Abel. Against Meyer. Now to Creviston on the right side. Looks for Mossman on the back cut. Ball knocked loose. Gets it back. Puts it up. Foul, no call. Rebound down on the play to Sievers. How many points for Mossman on the night?
Mossman just 6 points.
None in the second half.
First half.
Sievers now to a double team, and they get him into the full Nelson out there.
Bernard's first, team foul number 2.
.5:10 to play in the ball game. West Central with a 7-point lead and the basketball. As Ryan Seasting gets his team's attention. Calls out the play here. Sievers into a double team near the half-court line. Bad pass stolen away by Abel. Abel on the bounce out of the front court. Works it out to Creviston. Now to Abel. Mossman has the ball near the half-court line now as he had to run it down. Back to Abel with under 5 minutes to play. Left wing Olsen. Behind the back pass to Abel. 3-ball on the way. Routt needs it. Don't get it. Rebound. A foul called here.
I think they'll get Caden Meyer for his 4th.
They will.
And second team foul against the Cougars.
So he's got 4, and Carson Brown has 4 for West Central. On the other side, Abel has 4. Inbounds pass to Mossman. Works off of the screen. Now on the left wing to Olsen. West Central just a lot more attention to detail than what we saw the other night defensively against Mossman. Here's a ball rebounded by Howard, and he'll be fouled about as far away from the basket as he can commit a foul, as Gernart will be called for this one.
That'll be Gernart's second, 3rd foul of the quarter against the Rockets.
For example, when Calhoun played them, they kind of went under every screen. Rout's really fighting through those screens. They're bringing a double team. They're saying, hey, you want to throw it to the roll man out of Mossman's hands? Go right ahead. Be our guest. They just don't want him to beat them, and he hasn't yet here tonight. Here's a dangerous pass out top. Severs. Ford now Meyer on the left wing. Routt really trying to fly around defensively, but it opens up an easy basket underneath for Riker Ford. A 9-point lead, the biggest of the night for the Cougars. 4:07 to play and a blocking foul.
Severs' second, 3rd Cougars foul.
.406 to play. Here's Mossman on a 3 on the inbounds. Rim out, no good. Meyer the board. Here come the Cougars into the front court trying to make it a double-digit game. Cam Severs foul by Olsen. And Olsen yells at Severs, stop flopping.
Olsen needs to keep his mouth shut, and he needs to go to the bench, and that's where he's headed.
Here's Gernart, and Olsen sits down. West Central basketball. Severs with the ball to Hamilton, out of a double-team foul.
Mossman will be whistled for his second, 5th foul against the Rockets.
And Hamilton to the free throw line, and he's been the big man in the second half here for this Cougar squad.
Hamilton 16 second half points, 4 for 5 from the line. A 42-33 West Central lead. And they have outscored Routt 8-2 in this quarter. Hamilton couldn't get the first to go. Clevenger back in. Severs takes a seat.
Routt is discombobulated here. I mean, there's just a lot of emotions all the way around, and they need to pull it together.
Hamilton misses the second. They're yelling at one another out on the floor, yelling at the opponents. Can't get a bucket to go.
They're not out of this game yet, but you can't just unravel here. 3:40 to play. Abel, fadeaway jump shot, good. Adam Abel, another 2, playing with 4 fouls and making the most of it. 42-35. And now Ryan Seasting wants a timeout for West Central. We'll pause as well. 3:29 to play. West Central 42, Routt 35. Back after this Adams Fiber timeout.
Aches and pains are a normal part of life, but when they become too much, we have a team of orthopedic surgeons ready to give you relief. The need for joint replacements continue to rise, and our team stays up to date with the latest technology and robotic solutions. Every step of your journey matters to us. And when life throws you a curveball, trust Blessing Health's orthopedics and sports medicine team to get you back in the game. We've got you covered from head to toe.
I'm Chris Nichols, managing broker and owner at Ridgeline Sales Group, LLC. Are you interested in buying or selling real estate? With over 100 years of combined managing broker experience, Ridgeline Sales Group has assembled a team that can help you with any of your real estate needs. From first-time home buyers to seasoned farm investors, we represent buyers and sellers all across West Central Illinois, helping to make their real estate dreams come to life. Give us a call today at 217-285-5800 or jump on our website at ridgelinesalesgroup.com.
Timeout taken by West Central. Cougars have the 42-35 lead on the Ridgeline Sales Group LLC scoreboard. Pass into the front court comes to Hamilton. Works it to Meyer. Hamilton gets it back out front. Sievers forward at the free throw line. Over to Hamilton now. Deep in the corner it goes. Cougars with the ball movement here with 9 seconds on the shot clock. Hamilton kept it alive. Now 6 to shoot. They'll get it into Meyer. He'll drive in, put it up and in. A little helter-skelter, but it works for West Central. And the lead is 9 with 3 minutes left. Mossman has the basketball against Sievers. Held to 6 points in the game, none in the second half. Gernart to Turner. Routt needs a basket, and they need to go in a hurry. They'll get it to Mossman. Mossman on the shot, good, and he's fouled.
First points of the second half for Bryson Mossman. He'll go to the line looking to complete the and one after he draws the third foul against Cameron Sievers. And it's a 44-37 West Central lead. 2:41 to play in the contest. As Mossman's free throw attempt is off the left of the rim, no good. Carson Brown pulls down rebound number 6.
Sievers will walk it towards the front court. They'll draw a double team, work it off to Hamilton. Across the top, Meyer. Little in and out game using the high post. Now to Hamilton on the wing. Gets it stolen away. Mossman with a takeaway. To Gernart. Now Abel for a three, top of the key, no good. Brown the rebound. Routt just needs more scoring. I mean, just options even. Here's another turnover, or is that going to be a foul call? A foul against the Rockets.
Late whistle there will be whistled against Owen Gernart. That'll be his third. Nick Hamilton will go back to the line. 4 for 7 from there. On the contest is Hamilton. He just missed a pair from there. His team's got the 44-37 lead. Hamilton's good on that one. Give him 17 points, all of those here in the second half.
Wow.
One shot remaining here for Hamilton. Gets that to go. Ties his team's largest lead of the contest at 9.
2:07 to play. The way this one started out, you would have had a hard time believing that West Central could have a 9-point lead, but they do. They didn't score until 33 seconds left in the first quarter. Gernart with it on the right wing.
Rockets need somebody willing to shoot the basketball.
Abel to Turner on the right side. He'll put up a 3-ball. It's good. Brady Turner with a big tray. I like what Turner does for this team. He's usually not much of an offensive guy, but he's willing to shoot it there and does a lot of little things right. Big shot, 1:46 to play, 46-40, West Central on top. Back after this.
Jersey's Bar & Grill is pleased to announce the upcoming opening of our second location at 115 East Main Street in Mount Sterling. Coming this March, you will be able to find all your Jersey's favorites, signature drinks, craft beer selection, and locally sourced beef at 2 locations to better serve you. Jersey's Bar & Grill, your hometown sports bar.
Timeout taken on the Adams Network timeout. Routt will have 1 remaining for the ball game with 1:46 to play. They've already put West Central in the bonus. Cougars have 3 fouls, 2 timeouts, and if the ball would get tied up, the possession arrow right now favors West Central.
Yeah, I think right now if you're Routt, you keep going with the helter-skelter defense, but if the ball gets into the hands of maybe Carson Brown or Cason Meyer, they've shot the ball well from the free throw line tonight, but do you foul and maybe try to get West Central to the line and extend this game just a little bit longer if you can't get a steal?
Hamilton the basketball, dribbles toward the right wing. He's in a double team, stolen away, tie up. It'll favor West Central on the alternating possession arrow. Out of bounds to the Cougars, right in front of their own bench. 1:35 to play. Inbounds comes into Riker Ford. Deep in the corner to Brown, now back to Meyer. Hamilton to Sievers near the sideline. Throws it before the double team can come his way. Back to Sievers on a bullet pass. He'll drive in, little hop, skip, and a jump. Shot up no good. They would have counted that had it fallen. He'll shoot 2 shots.
Going to be whistled against Brady Turner, so that'll be Turner's 4th. Sievers will go to the line. 2 points in this one. They've come via the free throw line. It's a 6-point West Central lead, 1:20 to play in regulation. Cameron Sievers been the man tasked with defending Bryson Mossman in this one. Done a great job there, and right now hits a big free throw for his Cougar squad as it's a 7-point lead.
Back when they did box scores, if you were to look at the box score in this one, you'd say, man, Cam Sievers didn't have a very big game. But if you watched it, you knew different.
Yeah, Sievers has left his impact all over the floor here in this one. Can't get the second one to go. Brady Turner with his 7th rebound.
Mossman into the front court. Sievers flops. Shot up no good. Rebound on the play down to Brown. With the basketball as Sievers brings it into the front court. A minute to play in the contest, and a foul on Eli Olson. No, on Bryson Mossman.
Mossman's third. Sievers will go back to the line to shoot 2. 3 for 4 from the line in this one. The Rockets running out of time. 1 minute exactly to play. West Central leading 47-40. Routt with just 1 timeout left as Sievers can't get the first to go. And he'll have 1 shot remaining. 3 for 5 from the line. 15 of 23 for the ball game are the Cougars from the line. Sievers gets the second. He's got 4.
8-point lead with a minute to play. Routt with just 1 timeout left. Mossman into the front court. He pulls up for a 3. It's no good. Rebound loose. Battle for it underneath. Sievers has it. Somehow comes out of there with a dribble. He's into a double team. Out of it. No, a foul first. This time it's Olson's foul.
And Sievers didn't flop on that one. He'll go to the line now to shoot 2 more. And he can essentially ice this one right now for West Central as they've got the 48-40 advantage. 44.9 seconds to play. And Cameron Sievers will be at the line to shoot 2.
Had to tie those fancy shoes.
Not going to miss him anywhere out on the floor. As he's up with the first, it's going to go in and out, no good. He'll have 1 shot remaining. And up with the second, it's off the front of the rim, no good. Nolan Mossman with the rebound.
The amount of jawing back and forth during that free throw is a carrying that they called. The amount of jawing back and forth on the free throw, the complete opposite end of the court between Caden Meyer and Eli Olson was fairly impressive there. 38 seconds to play. Not that either one of them minds doing that. Routt will, I guess, just concede here with 36 seconds left. Now they're going to come up and pressure. Into the front court, Brown. 2 Sievers into a double team, and he's fouled. They grabbed him around the forehead. Sievers to shoot a pair with 29.9 seconds left. It's an 8-point game, and West Central's about to win another one of these Winchester Invitational tournaments, aren't they?
West Central has outscored Routt 46-31 after Routt jumped out to the 9-0 early advantage. Cameron Sievers at the line gets that one to go. He's got 5. He's now 5 for 9 from the line. But Charlie, as you talked about, the impact that Cameron Sievers has made on this ball game is not in the scoring column for the West Central Cougars, as Sievers' second is no good. Turner with the rebound, his 8th.
Mossman into the front court, 25 seconds left. He'll be fouled
by Ford
on a pass.
5th foul.
Oh my goodness. Okay, it's a 5th. Okay, thank you.
Mossman will go to the line to shoot 2. Mossman with 8. First free throw for him is short. Mossman 0 for 2 from the line. And he'll have 1 shot left. 23.4 seconds to play. Free throw is up and good.
49-41. Pass into the front court, Riker Ford all by his lonesome. He'll just hang on to it down here. Over to Hamilton. Hamilton into a triple team is fouled with 18 seconds left.
Foul will go against Nolan Mossman. And Nick Hamilton back to the line, 6 for 9 from there in the contest is Hamilton. 18 points, all of those in the second half, and I got a feeling we may talk about him in the post-game show on this one. Hamilton can't get the first to go. He'll have one shot remaining. 18 seconds away from his West Central squad winning back-to-back WIT championships.
15 seconds remaining as Mossman brings it up. He'll pull a three. It's no good. And on the rebound, down with it is Caden Meyer. Meyer will dribble it into the front court. He'll be fouled by Mossman, and he'll shoot two with 7.3 seconds left.
And just a foul out of frustration there as Mossman will foul out of the contest. And Caden Meyer will go to the line. 4 for 6 from there in the contest, as we'll see Zach Howard, Sidwell, Clevenger, and Charlie Smith into the ballgame for West Central. Caden Meyer makes his free throw. We'll see Luke Coons check in. Caden Meyer, 6 points, 5 rebounds. All of those points here in the second half, as Myers' first is up and good. And this 10-point lead for West Central is their largest of the ball game. Meyer looks to add to that with this free throw. It's off the back of the iron, no good.
Turner into the front court with it for the Rockets. He'll hand it off to Abel. The Rockets will not shoot it. And West Central wins the championship of the 102nd Winchester Invitational Tournament, 51-41 over the Routt Catholic Rockets. Good contest here. Cougars with a big second half. Third quarter really turned the tide in this one. And the Cougars win back-to-back Winchester Invitational Tournaments, beating Routt here tonight. Routt falls for just the second time this season. They fell also in the championship game of the Waverly Tournament. That was to Auburn. We take you to the Logan Agri-Service post-game show. We'll have final stats. We'll name our player of the game and wrap up our coverage of the Winchester Invitational Tournament. Also let you know about the all-tournament team next.
At Logan Agri-Service, we understand your success starts from the ground up. That's why we've been your trusted partner in agriculture since 1962. From top quality seed and cover crops to fertilizer, crop protection chemicals, and petroleum products, we have you covered. At Logan Ag, we take pride in providing you quality products at competitive prices with service that exceeds expectations. Call us today at 1-800-LOGAN-AG or visit loganag.com.
Every day, banks touch every corner of our lives. They support us when we turn life's goals into accomplishments. Goals like opening a small business, buying a home, planting a crop, having a baby. From your first car to life after retirement, Central State Bank is there for all of your life's milestones. CSB is central to your banking needs. Visit us in Clayton, Kinderhook, Pittsfield, Pleasant Hill, and Quincy, or at csb123.com. Central State Bank wishes all of the teams well on the hardwood this week.
You've tried it, I've tried it, everyone needs to try it. Sugar and Smoke, 1258 West Washington in Pittsfield. Open Wednesday through Saturday at 11 a.m. Here's what others are saying. This place is fantastic in every way. Pulled pork, pulled chicken, brisket, ribs on the weekends, the best green beans, appetizers, nachos, pony shoes, pork burgers, celebrating 1 year in business. Sugar and Smoke, it's time to eat. Yum! 217-922-0067. One size fits all. That may be all right for an adjustable belt or cheap sunglasses, but when it comes to your financial needs, no one wants a one-size-fits-all strategy. Derek Harris is your Pike and Adams County area Edward Jones financial advisor. Derek Harris's most important goals are yours. That's why Derek will take the time to understand your needs so he can recommend personalized strategies with your goals in mind. Contact Derek Harris today at 217-222-7173. Knowing you, that's how Edward Jones makes sense of investing. Member SIPC.
Meet water's bubblier and more energetic best friend, Bubbler.
Say cheese.
With antioxidants, natural caffeine, and 0 grams of sugar, Bubbler has benefits in each bubble.
From bag to field to bin, Prairieland FS is your home for quality seed. We treat it right here at one of our local facilities, deliver it right to your farm, and then provide the propane to fuel your bins. Have confidence in what you're putting in your engine with our energy specialist. They're focused on maximizing power, fuel efficiency, and engine protection to keep you going. We're neighbors serving neighbors. Prairieland FS, your leading supplier of choice.
Press Yours On You would like to wish all the area teams the best of luck this season. If you are looking to get team shirts or spirit wear for yourself, remember Press Yours On You. We have over 1,400 square feet of retail space, so pop in and see what we have to offer. Decoration methods we offer include screen printing, embroidery, laser engraving, and banners. The Walker family has proudly owned and operated Press Yours On You for over 18 years. Being a small-town business, our goal is customer satisfaction. We would like to thank everyone who has supported us. As always, thank you for supporting local. Life comes at you pretty fast. When you need a helping hand along the way, the staff at Petefish Skiles & Company Bank are there to assist you with your financial needs. Petefish Skiles & Company is your key to staying one step ahead of the game with mobile and online banking, giving you the power to manage your accounts, schedule payments, and even deposit checks from your smartphone. It's your time. Make the most of it with Petefish Skiles & Company Bank, located in Virginia, Petersburg, Havana, Jacksonville, Beardstown, Winchester, and Murrayville.
Welcome back to the Logan Ag Postgame Show. Final score in the championship game, the West Central Cougars 51, the Routt Rockets 41 as the Cougars claim the championship here at Winchester. Slow start for West Central. Damon, what's the old adage? It's not about how you start, it's about how you finish, and West Central finished very, very well to win this tournament.
Yeah, 49 points over the last three quarters. West Central trailed 9-0 to start this ball game, 9-2 at the end of a quarter. Routt took a 22-16 lead into the half before West Central took the lead there in the third quarter, had the 34-31 lead after three, extended the lead out to 10 points late in the game, and finished with the 51-41 victory. And a nice job there by Coach Ryan Seasting and his squad to make adjustments as they held Adam Abel and Bryson Mossman to just 6 points in the second half of play after Mossman and Abel had combined for 18 first half points.
Quite the contest here, and I don't want to steal the thunder of anything. Nick Hamilton didn't make the all-tournament team, but he sure was a difference maker in the championship game.
Yeah, Nick Hamilton held scoreless in the first half before exploding for 19 points there in the second half. Charlie did it all, hit some threes, got to the free throw line where he shot 7 for 11, made a couple of nice tough pull-up twos, just did it all in that second half of play. And I'm sure if you ask Nick Hamilton, would you rather have the all-tournament team or would you rather have a championship for the second year in a row, he'd take hoisting the trophy any day of the week.
Your all-tournament team at Winchester this year, Talon Albrecht of Greenfield Northwestern, Garrett Costello of Greenfield Northwestern, Lane Eilerman and Connor Longnecker of Calhoun, Blake Schwartz of Payson Seymour, Riker Ford of West Central, Adam Abel of Routt, Carson Brown of West Central, Bryson Mossman of Routt, and Cam Sievers of West Central make up the all-tournament squad here for the 102nd Winchester Invitational Tournament.
What an impressive showing in this one for Cam Sievers. He spent the entire time he was on the floor tonight tasked with guarding Bryson Mossman. He was responsible for denying him the ball, and when he did have the basketball, did an excellent job of staying in front of him. Mossman had very few clean looks in this one and just couldn't ever get things going. Ultimately fouled out late, was just frustrated really the entire night, and a lot of that had to do with the efforts of Cam Sievers on the defensive end of the floor as he helped his squad to the upset win here in the championship of the Winchester Invitational Tournament. The West Central Cougars, the 2 seed, Routt the number 1 seed in this one, but West Central finishes with the trophy.
These two will have a conference game yet still coming up this season. Should be a fun rematch on that as well. Still a lot of basketball left, but it's always fun at the Winchester tournament. It's not quite the midpoint, but I don't know, it feels like the midpoint of the season when this thing finishes up.
Yeah, this is sometimes where you'll see teams they peak when they get to the Winchester tournament. They've played a lot of basketball throughout the offseason, end of the season, and this just seems like their high point. And then you see some teams that the Winchester Invitational Tournament is when they just get things rolling. And Ryan Seasting's squad appears to be locked in right now. An impressive performance in the 3rd and 4th place game from Casey Longnecker's squad, as they're going to be a team that's going to be reckoned with here as we move into the second half of the season. And let us not forget, Routt with just their 2nd loss of the year, so not like they're playing bad basketball. They just ran into a buzzsaw the final 3 quarters of this one.
Time to name our player of the game, presented by Edward Jones financial advisor Derek Harris. Financial investments are important, but so are the investments of time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from their coaches, teachers, parents, and mentors. Derek Harris, your Edward Jones financial advisor, understands this, and that's why Derek Harris is the proud sponsor of the player of the game on Central Illinois Sports. And how about the big-time second half when his team needed it the most from Nick Hamilton?
Nick Hamilton, as we talked about, 19 points, made the bucket when the Rockets were starting to get a little bit of momentum going, and then Nick Hamilton just kept going for this West Central Cougars squad, and he helped them advance, or check that, he helped them win this Winchester Invitational Tournament. Again, 19 points, all of them from the second half, and did it from all over the floor.
That's going to do it for our coverage on Central Illinois Sports from the 102nd Winchester Invitational Tournament. For all of the Central Illinois Sports team, we thank you for your work throughout the week to broadcast all 26 games. For all of you that joined us, we thank you, and especially we thank our sponsors for making it possible. We'll see you with more action throughout the week next weekend at the Quincy Shootout. I'm Charlie Hull, and this has been another Central Illinois Sports presentation.